Welcome back, everyone. Sheepdog Smokey here, and once again, we have a Democrat all but ordering people to vote for non-white candidates. It's the same song over and over and over. You are no longer to vote for someone you feel is qualified. You are to vote for someone based on the color of their skin or whatever gender they choose to be today or any number of other things that are irrelevant to how someone will be in office. If you watch this and you don't come away thinking this woman is dangerous, then you need to seriously re examine your core beliefs.
And the third thing is that we have to do this every day. This is not an election year issue. 2014 is critical, but 2015 is also really important, and 2016 and 2017, 2018, because my focus is on 2021. I know Representative Fudge said we can't look past 2014. I'm focusing here, but my eye is on 2021, because when we do redistricting in 2021, if we have not changed the electorate, especially in the South, we will have a majority-minority population that is governed by a minority-white conservative coalition. And that's the most dangerous precedent that we could possibly set for the South in the next 20 years.
The core of Democratic politics for the last many years has been that white people are evil. Yet when you watch any of the candidates they put forward, be they white, black, Hispanic, Asian, doesn't matter, male or female, doesn't matter. They are all the same person. We're going to raise taxes on the rich, and they never admit that when that doesn't work, they will raise taxes on everyone. They're going to give away the store for free. They're going to open our borders so that anyone and everyone who wants to come into this country and be paid to be here can. They're going to cripple our military. They're going to kowtow and bow to tyrants who want us dead. 8 years of Barack Obama proved that it is not his skin color that so many people opposed. It is his politics. He paid off Iran with pallets of cash, literally meant to be untraceable so that you couldn't have a digital record. He thought no one would find out. We did. Iran was, at the time, working on developing nuclear weapons, and they still advocate the death of United States citizens. He is the one who worked to cripple the census by no longer asking the citizenship question. I am not saying that we should not know every person who is in this country, the size of their household, median income, education, all these things, because that is important. But when it comes to the electorate, we need to know how many U.S. citizens aged 18 years of age or older are in this country. That is the electorate. That is the 26th Amendment. American citizens aged 18 years or more may vote. If you are under 18, if you are not a citizen, you may not vote in the United States elections. Democrats know that in order to win, they have to increase their voter base, and they do this by allowing non-citizens to vote. Of course, they say, well, it's only for local elections because they live here. But they never will acknowledge that voter fraud is a big deal. Unless it's someone like Abrams here saying that she's going to purposefully redistrict the South so that white candidates cannot win. That is the definition of gerrymandering. It is the exact same thing that Democrats accuse Republicans of. I've looked at gerrymandered districts, and I've seen a district where a sliver, a quarter-mile wide, encompassing just apartment after apartment after apartment, shoots miles out of the district. Imagine looking at the city of Chicago and seeing a half-mile wide sliver shoot 20 miles west. And when you look at that sliver, you find it is all low-income, minority-only housing. And the rest of the district, that's not the district. Democrats would say, well, we need the districts to represent diversity. No, you need the districts to represent who's in the districts. It would be the exact same thing if you had, say, the Bronx, and it was a majority low-income minority area, but then you had a sliver that shot up Fifth Avenue, including all of the penthouse high-rises of very well-to-do people. it would be the exact same thing. That is, adding people to the electorate of a district to influence that district's elections. In my mind, districts should be just that district. I don't want my district to include people who don't live anywhere near me. And I don't want their district, miles away from me, to include me. That is how it should work. But Abrams blatantly admits that she's going to gerrymander the South to rig elections against white candidates. This is the woman who very recently and still to this day contends that she won the governor's race in Georgia. And people cheated her out of it. Of course, she won't admit they cheated her out of it by counting the votes. It's reprehensible. It's not too strong a word in my mind at all, because this is literally someone who wants to run a state, or even worse, run the country, admitting that she will gerrymander districts to ensure that only people she approves of will win elections. She rants and raves about Governor Kemp and about other candidates being evil, racist bigots because they are white. Yet the Democratic Party accuses conservatives and Republicans daily of being racist. What they will never admit is, in their book, racism is not being racist. To a Democrat, if you're not racist to the point of saying, I hate white people, then they accuse you of being racist. Then, when someone like Candace Owens goes out in public, Democrats attack her, screaming racial epithets. Never forget that the Democratic Party is the party of the KKK. Democrats are the party of, we will pay off people through social programs to keep them voting for us. And now, through Stacey Abrams, they have become the party of, we will change the electoral map so that we can rig the system. It's unconscionable, it's reprehensible, and it should be a swan song of defeat for the Democratic Party. They're coming apart at the seams already. They have a man who is the presumptive nominee because they canceled primaries, literally telling people, oh, don't worry about voting, we will just choose our candidate among we the elite. And that candidate can barely string 3 words together in a coherent sentence, to the point where he literally is now in a video glaring into the camera looking mad while his wife delivers a message. If that was someone I personally knew, I would be telling that woman you need to get him professional psychological and medical help. But no, Democrats are going to use Joe Biden, and they're going to demand that you vote for Joe Biden, and then they're going to invoke something to say he's no longer healthy, so the VP nomination will just step in. I'm certain that if he chooses Stacey Abrams or Michelle Obama as the VP nom, and then they somehow manage to steal the White House in November, then on January 21st he will swear in, mumbling and horribly erratically, whatever word you want to use, go through the oath. And the very next day, he will be just horrendously ill and in the hospital, and they will just declare he is unfit, and we will no longer have the president that anyone voted for. We will have the vice president that was always slated to take the office. We are never more than one election away from this country imploding. We came dangerously close in 2008 and 2012. 2016 saw a country say enough is enough. We're tired of high taxes. We're tired of being told you will purchase this or be fined. We're tired of drone strikes. We're tired of apologetic idiocy across the globe. We want someone who will work for Americans first. And from the day that election was called, the Democrats have worked to overthrow it. And now we see their ultimate end game. Redraw the map to disenfranchise every white voter they can. I don't know what more I could say. It's upsetting. It honestly is. So let me know what you think in the comments. As always, be civil. We're not here to scream and yell. We're here to discuss and debate like adults, and we can do that civilly. As always, please remember to like and share the video to widen the conversation and to grow the channel, as I'm doing the giveaway at 500, 1,000, and 1,500 subscribers. Please remember also to subscribe and turn on notifications so you're part of that giveaway. And until next time, stay safe, smart, and healthy. Be careful, and everyone have a wonderful day.